Scratch tutorial is about putting instructions on your game and giving it a clever name and where to do that. So this won't be long, but I want to make sure that this is done correctly, because it's really important that if someone is not in the class or you don't get to speak to them directly, that you have clear directions and you also have a clever name, something that's not just target game or maze or something lame like that. So I'm just going to show you that really briefly. And this is an old game I made, so I was editing it. So in order to do the instructions and to see them, and in order to put in your title, you'll click See Project Page right here. You need this view. So if you have, these are all live text boxes. So I made this one say Space Camp Adventure. You know, it's a different name. Then over here, instructions. There's also notes and credits, which is live open text box. You don't need to worry about that. But you do need object, the word object, then a colon. So the object of the game is like a kind of like a main idea statement. Shoot down all of the UFOs before the timer runs out. That's real basic, real simple. And then I suggest you put in complete sentences with capital letters, periods at the end. And they need to be grammatically correct. It needs to be done like a professional, not texting shortcuts, etc. So these are complete sentences, even though they start with the predicate or a verb. They are commands. They're called imperative statements. So they are complete. I recommend also putting a dash and doing step by step. Don't write in paragraph form, because it's really hard to sift through that and to understand the instructions quickly. So this works much better. So click the flag to start. You need to tell them that, because you assume that they've never used Scratch before. They don't know what the go button is. Use the arrows to move Moja left and right. So you need to tell them what keys to press to do certain actions. Eliminate each spacecraft to earn a point by clicking the space key. Tell them the trigger key if that applies. Tell them how many levels there are. There are 2 levels to complete before the timer counts down to 0. So I put a timer in here as an extra. You should mention that and explain how that works. And then lastly, if the spacecrafts are not eliminated in time, comma, you must begin again. So it's not a lot of steps, maybe 6. Let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. I have 5 steps, and then an object statement. So that's it. Over here in the post will be this. So it's basically what I just explained. Scratch game instructions, sample. So this is what I just talked about. And then there's the example that I just gave you, but in larger form. So you'll see that. So that's it. You need to have that, and it is part of your grade, and it's very important. So if someone is not familiar with Scratch, they know how to play your game. So that's it. I will check you out in the next one.